You guys, free readings. The only thing I ask in return is that you give the reading a like. A lot of times I'm doing collectives until I start taking questions. So if I have not called your name, please don't say, is this me? Is this me? This isn't me at all. Then it's not for you. Okay? It's for someone else who's watching the live feed. Okay? So this is how this is designed to work. If this is a love reading, I just need to know, are you in a relationship now? Are you not in a relationship? You trying to reconcile? Are you looking for new love? Are you trying to escape from some idiot? If it's a career reading, are you employed, unemployed, looking for work, looking for a promotion? I cannot give you the lottery numbers. I cannot contact your dead relatives. And I will not read for your children who are under the age of 18. Well, that's the cards I'm looking for. Hold on. I'm looking for these cards. Hey, Tweet. How you holding up, hon? A lot of times YouTube doesn't update my chat fast enough, so sometimes you guys are talking, posting questions, and I'm not seeing them. So I have to go in and out of the chat. Yeah, well, that's all you can do, Tweety, given the circumstances. That's really all you can do. Is get up and rinse, wash, and repeat, and try to stay positive out of a really shitty situation. That's it. That's it. It's growth. You know. I know in times when I was going through really hard things, all I could do was try to keep myself busy with positive things like work or the gym or both, work and the gym. Damani wants to know if she's going to be, hey, Miss Ray. Damani wants to know if she will be hired for a good job soon that pays well. All right, Damani, there's a warning here because I can see that you're in a situation that you just can't win in, you know. You're trying to go with the flow with no forward movement in the recent past. You're not on the same page with this person, yet going with the flow anyway, right? Like you don't see eye to eye and there's no forward movement, but you're going along with it. But then in the recent past, you start feeling sorry for yourself. Right now, there's this very ignorant dictator, very ignorant, very nasty, very cruel person, very petty, gossipy, petty, that kind of isolates you. Furthermore, due to this person's actions towards you, you could be trying to isolate more, keep your distance. You could also be doing the same in return. You see what I'm saying? Because in the future, I see you kind of belly aching to folks and exposing the truth about this person. Like, this is how they did me. See, you know what I'm like, everybody can see it. This is how they did me. You see, but your opinion is biased. I'm not saying that the treatment was unfair, because it wasn't fair. But the issue is, it's like you're doing like the same action this person did to you, you're tempted to reciprocate said action. So it's like, they treated me like shit, what they did wasn't right, and then you're going with it, you see. But there's a thing here of going with the flow anyway. They're telling me in the future, you need to think long and hard about this, feeling sorry for ourselves. I'm sorry to be so blunt, but I can't control what these people tell you. Okay? I can only read the spread. Now, is it true that this person's an asshole? Yes. Will they regret how they treated you? Yes. Were they petty and malicious? Yes. Did they isolate you? Yes. Did they treat you unfairly? Yes. But here's the issue. You're going to get to this fork in the road where you have the opportunity to move forward. But the issue is, you come down to this decision where you can also kind of spread the truth of how toxic this situation is. There's a warning here not to do this. Because the truth here is a double-edged sword. Because then you also become the person that you're talking about. Does that make sense? Damani, I'm not talking about your love life. I am not talking about your love life. You asked me about a good paying job in the future, correct? Was that your question? Right. Hi, dear. Will I successfully be hired for a good job soon that pays well? We're discussing employment. We are not discussing anything else other than employment. That's what we're discussing. I don't want you to apply it to your mom unless you feel, a lot of times we take on similar traits of our parents. Everybody sees this person's arrogant. They know they're petty. They know what happened. I'm not saying that there's not truth here. They're telling me it's true. What this person did was shit. They treated you terribly. 5 of Cups. That's the truth. Judgment reversed. They treated you very poorly. That's the truth. But you're at this fork in the road in the future if you go and spread this gossip, how toxic this situation was. That choice will be on you. What they're saying is, it's not going to put you in a good light. The truth is a double-edged sword, is what they're saying. The truth, think long and hard before you spread any negative gossip about this negative person that was terrible. King of Swords reverse is a very nasty asshole, be it a woman or a man. It's a nasty person in a position of leadership, power, that probably thinks they know what's best, but they don't. It's a know-it-all energy that really doesn't know what they're doing. There's a huge age gap, most likely in who you worked for as well. But what they're saying is, when you saw no forward movement in the past and you went with the flow anyway, and then you feel sorry for yourself, and they're asking you to take a long, hard look at how this person's treated you right now. They've been nasty, rude, arrogant, spread negative gossip. They treat you petty. They isolate you. You're coming to a decision where you can expose the truth of how poorly this employer treated you and spread all this toxic energy. You see what I'm saying? You can spread all this abuse of how they did, this is how they did me. Or the truth is, everybody can already see how this person is. You're not, like, it's basically saying you ain't the first one. Do you see what I'm trying to say? Because there's devils in the details, but you tend to, if you keep going with the rate you're going now, hell bent, and I do mean hell bent, the devil, hell bent on spreading the truth to anybody that'll listen about how poorly these people did you. That option is yours, but it will not paint you in a good light. It won't. The truth is a double-edged sword. Do you see what I'm trying to say? The truth is a double-edged sword. What they did isn't right. I'm not saying it is. Neither is spirit. But what they're saying is it's your choice if you want to go spread this toxic energy. Because it won't paint you well. It won't. In the future, it will not. It'll paint you in a poor light. So think long and hard, because, other managers tend to believe other managers, period. And the truth of it is, when you realize there's no forward movement and you sat there and you went with the flow, and I believe that you're a kind-hearted person. I believe that you're very loving and caring. I believe that you try to do what's best, and you maybe at the time you didn't have any other option but to go with the flow. But you're feeling sorry for yourself in the recent past. You see what I'm saying? Okay? Don't become this person and take on this toxic energy and feel like it's your position to spread this person's business on how they treated you because you're directly involved. It'll paint you in a poor light. People aren't dumb. They know the truth. They can see the truth about this person. Yes answer. That's a yes answer. Be careful how you speak about this employer. Anything else to tell Damani? King of Swords reverse. It keeps coming up. Every time I try to flip it back, it flips back. Okay, here's the deal. Fucking yourself, my friend. Listen, you no doubt work for an asshole. You no doubt work for an asshole. But here's the deal. I see that there's a new opportunity for another new asshole. And this position may pay well, and it looks like an answered prayer. They want you to trust your intuition, because I feel like if you look at the other people who work there in this facility, look at the reviews almost, because it looks like this new place is set up like a golden dream. But again, there's another very toxic leader there, Emperor Reverse, offering you a new job. The people who already work there are frustrated, no forward movement. They feel helpless, out of control. And even though this feels like an answered prayer, they want you to trust your intuition on this. Look at the other people who already work there. It just feels like there's other people there already frustrated. It's almost like, look at the reviews. Trust your gut on this, because somebody wants to paint this like it's the dream job. And I feel like this opportunity is painted like everything you ever wanted. It's a great job. Again, Emperor Reverse, working for another asshole, seated in a position of authority who does not belong there. And you're going to feel like this is a rescue, an answered prayer, but they want you to trust your intuition. So even if you do go to this interview, let me paint it in a different light. If you do go to this interview, They don't want you to go and paint whoever this previous boss is in a poor light, because you got King of Swords reversed. We already saw that, so that's the previous employer. But I feel like whoever you're interviewing with, they're no better. And then you're coming in there almost looking desperate, like you need a rescue. And this person is absolutely going to be willing to do that and extend that offer, but you better trust your gut. It's almost like people don't know what you don't tell them. So if you come in there announcing how poorly the last person, you've already told them what you will put up with. It's kind of like when you're dating, right? And you go tell the new guy, oh yeah, my last boyfriend was terrible. He beat me. He mistreated me. He did X, Y, and Z. Well, yeah, they're going to butter you up for a while, but they also know that that's the type of shit those are the type of employers you're used to being with. Those are the type of men that you're used to dating. So you're almost setting yourself up to be treated that way in the future. Does that make sense? She won't get any more hours from those people that she's currently with. They want you to leave. I mean, they just want you to roll. 8 of Cups. Go find something better. Yeah. They just want you to leave. Once you leave, there's an answered prayer here and a yes answer. But they're telling me that you're tempted not to trust your intuition here, but the choice is yours. Because I feel like you're overwhelmed and getting behind on bills and shit. And there's somebody here that stands to give you a better opportunity. And most likely you're going to fly into this. But you're going to have to, they're telling me you have a tendency not to trust your own gut or not to trust spiritual advice on this. You know, I'm overwhelmed. I've got too much on my plate, and I see this offer, and it just looks like a small offer. I also think you could probably negotiate for more. Yeah, you holding on to this shit is delaying you severely. You're holding on. It's delaying you. Part of you may be in denial, not talking about the shit that's going on, and it's getting you nowhere. You're not on the same page. You know, I do feel like somebody here is trying to hold on to you as well, and they're not willing to talk about anything relevant. But I don't see it going anywhere. I don't. I don't. You holding on to this thing is going to delay you severely. I just don't see it going anywhere long term. Miss Wright, I can't talk about your daughter's healthy pregnancy. I can't give a lot of numbers. I can't talk about your children under the age of 18, and I can't contact your dead relatives. So Ruby Kamara, yes, you can ask, just post your question, okay? Andy, hi there, my name is Andrea, sorry. Will you get a new job soon? I'm currently in a job that sucks. Andrew wants to know if he or she will find a new job soon. They're currently employed, but the job they have now sucks. Andrea, I hope you do have this skill set that you're claiming that you have, because you're telling people you can do a hell of a lot of the stuff. Don't set yourself up for disappointment trying to get to the top. You're going to regret it big time. There's something here about your skill set and selling yourself that you can do everything. And that's how you're selling yourself to get to the top. Yes, I can do that. Yes, I can do that. Yes, I can do that. You're going to regret this. It could also be a more masculine role or type of employment. Yeah. You keep saying, yes, 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 I can do that. Yes, I can take on that. Yes. I see you being disappointed when this all falls down because you keep saying yes. Yeah. Yes. I see you moving forward with a brand new offer, and Five of Cups reverse. I see you regretting it. And there's no way you can really say anything because you said that you were capable to do all this stuff. It's somebody that's going to overcommit themselves. Yes, I can do that. Yes, I can do that. Overcommitting oneself, and that leads to this success that you want this offer, but Five of Cups reverse, you'll regret it. You told this person very confidently that you could do all this stuff, and you're going to regret that. Be careful of what you list your skill set as, Andrew. Hey, Kenny. Yanmar, Alpha 24. Alpha 24. His current feelings towards me. We're in the same work, but we don't talk and we're separated. There's some tea up in there. Real tea. Strong accusations about a lie. There's somebody here accusing someone of lying about a relationship, about what they're giving to, and this person is trying to defend said lie. No, I'm just really busy. I'm just really busy. They got me doing something new. But there's a female here with a gut feeling, and this gut feeling, even though she's attacking this person who's making money, her gut feeling, she's already hurt. She knows everything isn't everything and that this person's being very defensive. It's almost like this female can smell that this man is making a new love offer elsewhere. She's been hurt before. And there's a strong accusation by a female. I see a gentleman here lying about the love offer, lying about a commitment, saying that he's just really busy, doing something new. He's very defensive. And there's a female here trusting her gut. She's been hurt before. There's some tea up in there. What are you giving to? This person's real defensive. Man, I'm busy. They got me doing something new. But there's a female here really hurt. And she's in love. And she knows this person is giving an offer elsewhere. And it's like, yeah, I bet he's doing something new, all right. I just got a lot on my plate. Yeah. Something about the amount of time it takes for him to respond. Okay, so if he's texting, he's not responding. This person's just waiting around here. Tick-tock, deadline running out. Crickets, non-action. And this person's making excuses and lying about why he's not doing this, why he's not doing that. Soulmate. Yeah, so there's another woman here. I feel like there's a whole relationship here. Somebody's being juggled in. I don't know if he's not coming home. He's coming home later and later. He's being defensive. Now, if this is you, you've already been hurt by this person. Right now, in the present moment, tick-tock, there is a woman somewhere hurt, very hurt. And this is somebody that keeps texting you over and over and over and over and over and not getting a response. Crickets. She's getting pissed off too. Right. She feels locked out, closed in, trapped, frustrated. She's getting frustrated. Like, am I blocked? Does he have me on airplane mode? Something like that. Do not disturb. Right. She feels like a fucking clown, embarrassed. One of you is making the other one look like a clown. Embarrassed. I think it is embarrassed. Soulmate, embarrassed. I also think that there's someone here in a relationship that they're embarrassed about. They're embarrassed to be in a relationship with whoever they are. I think that's why they hide this female. It's like they're hiding this female in the background, lying about being in a relationship. Now, either she's going to have egg on her face or he is, but there's a reason why we're hiding this female. And we don't want nobody to know. Alpha 24. Miss Wright, I can do your love life. Are you in a relationship now? Are you single? Are you wishing to reconcile? Are you looking for new love and single? Are you trying to leave someone, get someone to leave you? Miss Wright, is my ex placing blockages around me? Miss Wright, is my ex placing blockages around me? Man, I've been getting some readings with some tea in them. Man, it's like I'll get you my pretty and your little dog too. Did Miss Wright, do you date women? Do you date women? Miss Wright? Do you I just need to ask you that. Do you date women? Okay. All right. Good. There's a reason I asked you that. I have to ask that question. I'm not trying to be offensive, okay? But I don't know you guys, so I gotta ask. I don't think it's I don't think it's the ex. If you date men, I think it's somebody he hated. I think it's his ex. That's why I'm asking you that. There's a female here definitely interfering. Definitely. Something ended. They're asking you to take a good long look at this thing. In the recent past, I see where it ended. Y'all had this new romance and it ended. They're asking you to take a real hard look at it. Virgo. Who was the Virgo? Was that you? I got Scorpio. It doesn't got to be any of these signs, but it ended. They're asking you to take a real hard look at why this thing ended because this was a new romance. I got a very scorned woman here. It's a woman. It's a widow energy. Very, and I mean widow. Death. Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords in her own right is a widow. But this is a very scorned energy. And she's heartbroken. Wishing to call pain and delay. Nine of Pentacles, maybe with your money. But she's heartbroken and single. I'm just letting you know. She's heartbroken and single. And she got to watch you with her boo. And it's almost like over my dead body. Right. Over my dead body. And her watching this. Because everything changed with her. And somebody here jumps in a relationship. Third party interference. And all of a sudden there's all these delays and shit. Y'all ain't on the same page. You feel like you're somebody interfering with your money. She feel like you interfering with her relationship. They're asking you to take a real hard look at this relationship. And I'm telling you, I feel like it's an ex. I sincerely do. They want you to be real suspicious of another female. Virgo, Hermit, Nine of Pentacles, single. Be suspicious of this person they dated, not on the same page with. I'm just letting you know. I don't think it's the person you think it is. I think it's somebody else, man. It's a female, heartbroken, interfering. This person using a relationship, you ain't either somebody here wasn't on the same page, but this person also don't want to see no forward movement with this union. No. And they also want you to be equally disappointed. Yeah, because it's just causing too many delays and the money, and they're asking you to take a real hard look at this relationship as to why things ended with this female. and the interference that began to happen with the money, the relationship, when y'all started not being on the same page, when the money started not adding up, things were harder, and this person wants you to give up. They do. That was the goal, was to get you to give up, tap out. Yes. Why did things end with that person? Ten of Swords. So Ten of Swords is overkill. It's betrayal. But more importantly, it can be curses. It can be curse word. You know, curse word could just be somebody saying nasty shit about you out loud. Like, I hope that person, blah, blah, blah. I hope that person, yeah, like I said, hurt. This person here wishes to hurt, to harm you. And they won't get over it. Four Swords reversed. They won't heal from it. They felt like this was the right thing to do. I'm trying to tell you, this was somebody here that's cursing you, whether they're doing it with the witchy poot or they're just cursing you out loud, but they're hurt. So hurt folks, right? They're not over it. They're not getting over it. This person feels rejection from the group because of this love offer. This person just moved on. You see what I'm saying? This person moved on, gave a new love offer, and really fucked this person up. They feel like they were hurt, they were betrayed, it was an overkill moment. Now, in the meantime, they're still hurt while somebody here goes and gives another love offer. Right. Betrayed, confused, omittance of the truth. What's really going on? I don't understand. There's a warning. Leo's out here. Ooh, shit now. Yeah, so this female, she feels like she was betrayed. And she's looking for her option. This Virgo. Leo Virgo out here. I'm trying to tell you. Give it to me again, please. Right here. Thank you. Yeah, man, yeah. Yeah. There's a fire sign here, maybe. I don't know. It don't got to be any of these signs. I do got Virgo and Leo out here, but it don't got to be either one of them. But the fact, I believe it was you that mentioned Virgo. Listen, somebody here feels very betrayed and fucked over and confused in the recent past. And this man looks like he's arrogant, handsome, got some swag with his ass, and he's stubborn, and especially the way he talks. It's confusing as to why he left this past person. You see what I'm saying? I also feel like she might have even warned this man. But for whatever reason, he's got options. I think he's good looking, but he's arrogant. He's arrogantly good looking. And he's extremely stubborn in his beliefs. And he'll tell anybody, like, I don't give a fuck. This person is very, very hurt that he betrayed, whether he did or whether he didn't. It also feels like I got somebody reminding this person, like, but you told me yes, Remember, and this is somebody that wants to remind somebody. Remember what you said. You told me back in 1990, never, forever, and always, and you even signed it with a heart. Remember? I still got it. Jesus. Anyway, they're hurt, and they're putting on a front here that they got willpower and control. But have you seen this person lately? Then I see this person moved on, gave a new love offer, and that shit went public. And the other female got put up on a pedestal and shown off. So this person moves on, leaves this other person in the dust. Very nasty to her. We're not on the same page. I done told you 100 times. It's, it ain't, I don't know how you confuse Felicia. This person's very hurt. The Strength card is also wanting to control the will of someone else. And this person did some soul searching about how to control someone, how to control them. How can I get control of this situation? Because this man moved on, publicly praising this new female who's very good looking, very confident of herself, got swag when she talked. And I also feel like this is somebody that looks you up a lot. Very hurt. How do I get a stronghold? How do I get control of this situation? Because this person's moved on. They're putting this female on a pedestal. Yeah. Better take a good long look at, there's somebody here extremely very hurt. And they're telling me you're confused. That you're like, well, yeah, that's him. He's real arrogant. He's real stubborn. Take another look at the situation. Okay, well, maybe that's why he was real arrogant because there was a whole bunch of other options about what it was, and telling somebody yes when it was a no, and something's been going on for a long time. There's somebody here trying to compete, trying to compare, and always got something to say about something. You know what I'm saying? Going on for a long time. All this conflict, all this hell, all this chaos. But this is also somebody wanting to compete and compare, man. And that's a yes answer. Who you got beef with? Thank you. Something's been going on for a while. This is not a new storyline with you. And they're telling me this beef has been going on for a while, this conflict. Let's have a talk about it. Because it's a competition. Like, what are we even really arguing about? You see all those people hitting hornet's nests? Nobody can even see what they really even hitting anymore. It's like, what are we even arguing about anymore? Like, what are we trying to compete over? Like, that's the conversation. Like, nobody even knows why they're arguing anymore. Why are we trying? Is this a competition or is it not? Because somebody still believes, yes, it is. Yes, there's still competition here. But it's just like beating at a hornet's nest. I'm trying to tell you it's this lady. Here's this Virgo. Look, damn, Gina. Ooh, Leo's on the bottom of the deck. Sagittarius are here. Man, listen. Something's been going on for a while. Somebody been trying to heal something. This lady, very scorned. She wants to compete. She wants to compare. She wants to argue. Been trying to heal it for a while. And that's how she looks at this shit. And she tells anybody that'll listen, especially when it comes to this family situation and this lover's reverse thing, where shit did not work out. It did not work out. Domestic problems. Virgo. Gemini, Virgo, sorry. Tells anybody that'll listen. Somebody here is very lonely, talking to their family, wants to heal things, always got something to say. This person, for a Queen of Swords is usually a pretty smart person. But this person's been single for a while. I mean, it gives me a widow energy that wants to compete, wants to compare, has conflicts and shit. She's talking about family shit and why shit didn't work out. Well, her man, lover's reverse. And she's still lonely and she's still beside herself. And she's still waiting around there. She's still trying to heal shit. That's who you need to be. This ain't the ex. This is his ex. That's who's interfering. If you get something from the reading, please give it a like. Hey, Thelma. All right, Miss Wright, I already answered one question. Let me look ahead here and see if I can. I saw the other question you posted about your daughter. Give me a moment, okay? Let me see if anybody else. See if I can help anybody else here, okay? Ramya, I can try about as far as guidance for your health improvement. Is there anything you can tell uh, Ramya Ganesh about the health? Something about you doing something, going with the flow, and being really disappointed, crying the whole way, but persisting to do it. You've been real persistent to do this, but not happy with it. You've been doing it, crying while you're doing it, persisting on doing it, trying to see it through. And it could even be expensive as well. It's okay. Something that you're going with the flow with is hurting you. Yeah. Something that you're going with the flow with is really hurting you. It's been hurting you. It's not been helping you. It's not, whatever you're doing now, it just feels like a money gimmick. A big waste of money at that. A big waste of money. Yep. And whoever sold you this shit is under judgment. I don't know what else to say about it. I don't know what else to say about it. It was a marketing technique. It was just to get money. It was just for money. You know, honestly, I also think that whatever this is that you did, it was for young people. Maybe it was something you did when you were younger that you gave to that you're now paying for. You know what I'm saying? But I got to be honest with you, when I think I don't know what you're doing now for healing, it's not working. It's not working. It feels like side effects. Thank you. It feels like side effects. Judgment. It feels like you're giving to something. There's side effects of whatever this is. Somebody omittance is here as well. Thank you. It omits some. Maybe this is a side effect of something that somebody was not honest with you about. This could be even one of them drugs that later people get paid off of because of the omittance of side effects of something, and failing to warn somebody about something. Because for whatever this is boundaries, because there's healthy boundaries on giving to something, and it's very judgmental. And I feel like this is a gimmick for money. They've omitted a lot of shit, and I see this person, whoever this is, I don't know what you've been going along with. It hasn't been helping you, hurting you. It's been hurting you. I don't know if this person said, it'll get worse before it gets better. I think that's a lie. I think this is a con artist that was just looking for money, under severe judgment. It's a money gimmick, omitting a lot of things about whatever this is, because there's boundaries, like regulations to things. And, this market technique is made for people with money, to hurry up. It's a fear of missing out. There's not enough for everybody. And or something you did when you were younger. Definitely a legal issue. You need to trust your gut. I would put whatever it is that you're doing now down. I would stop it now. I would stop that now. Yesterday. You're very disappointed with whatever it is, whatever type of health regimen you're on now. This has brought nothing. This did not bring you a new start. Matter of fact, you need to stop taking it. There's huge legal issues. You need to trust your own inner guidance. It's kind of like you know right from wrong. You need to trust your own gut. Maybe this is gut health. Something about the read the fine print. It says it right there, but I don't think it does, because whatever you're doing, stop doing it. Put it down now. As in, you should have put it. It's in the recent past. You should have put it down yesterday. This thing's gonna have huge legal consequences on it. I think your intuition already knows it. Okay, I that's all they're really giving me. If it's just something for a money gimmick, yeah, see what I'm saying? I tried to put that card back, it came out anyway. Yeah, well, if you keep giving to this, judgment reverse, and you think that this is a biased statement, it's all for money. It was a tactic aimed to get your money and not learning a lesson about it. Refusing to learn the lesson. Keep giving to it. Not using your own discernment. Having a biased opinion of it. Listen to me. This is a target for money and not learning a lesson on it, So there's consequences for doing those types of behaviors and not learning a lesson. It's probably some type of money scam technique for medicine. Somebody just wants to get rich quick. Oh, I see. Okay. Knight of Wands reverse on that Page of Pentacles. Get rich quick. Yeah. Everything is not. There's a scam here. The moon is here. It's a scam. There's a scam here. Yeah. Yeah, everything's just not what it appears. I feel like if something left, it's just a matter of time before you have unfinished business with it. It's like the same problem will appear, and maybe they promised that it wouldn't. But again, there's lies here, illusion. And it's like, yeah, but it went away, but it's on divine timing, world reverse, unfinished business. No, we got unfinished business. That's all I have, honey. That's it. I wish I could give you something else, but that's all they're telling me. That's all they're telling me. It feels like the root cause of something we haven't gotten to the root cause of what the matter is. It's like we're addressing symptoms and not the root cause of an issue. Bonnie, no, I can't. It's too deep for me. You should probably need a more spiritual reader that's like into that Reiki shit and want to get into shadow sides and all that stuff. I'm a very blunt reader. Sabani Kumar, how will my life be after marriage? Will it be as I thought? Do you think that you're going to trap this woman, or you'll be trapped tied, hog-tied, trapped with this woman. I mean, there's a very beautiful woman here, but I just feel like there's someone here trapped in something, especially when it comes to a new relationship, or maybe trapped with some kids, tied down with some kids, definitely trapped in a relationship, not happy, sun reverse, miserable. Yeah, foolish. This is a foolish thing to do. Full reverse. It's a naive thing to do. This looks like a very new romance. And we just want to build it. We want to build it up quick. I see what they're saying. Yeah, okay. I see what they're saying. Keep going. Okay, I feel like I've got a female here that's already trapped in something. Trapped somewhere they don't want to be. So this is a very foolish thing to do for a female in attempts to make something right. Get in a new relationship and try to build on that, only to realize we're not happy in the future. You know, it's like waiting on the very first offer that comes along. Because I'm unhappy in whatever situation I'm in now and I feel trapped in it. So I do something extremely dumb, foolish, naive, and it's going to have legal consequences on it. But it's new love and I want to build there. But in the future, miserable. Waiting on the very first offer that comes in. I see the consequences, judgment. Yeah. Because I mean, it's like, okay, this relationship's working out for a bit, and then we have these arguments. Yep, that they're bound to happen. Somebody wants to go out and do their own thing, this masculine energy. But wait, we've got investments. I thought we were doing this together. And this person, there's control issues here, especially when it comes to money. And betrayal here, omittance of something even. But betrayal here is who's going to control what, especially in terms of money. And judgment here, maybe a lack of. But I just see consequences here. Somebody here is controlling, a little too much control, and I see betrayal here and consequences because of that. Now I'm miserable, trying to turn my back on something in the future. You know, I mean, you guys can try to put this pretty face on it, but I don't see anybody real happy. You know, I don't. I see that we're going to try to make it look good for the public. We're going to try to paint a smile on for the public that everything's going great. But I don't see anybody real happy in it. Either that's the man or the woman, but somebody's doing this and it'll work out for a while, but it's a matter of time before the conflicts happen. And it becomes a control thing. Who's going where? But I thought we were doing this together. But then it becomes a tug of war of control very quickly. It's like somebody that wants to escape a really bad situation, so they take the first offer that they get. Okay. Okay. I have a female here holding something back. Not on the same page, no forward movement. Maybe this is somebody that's getting older or what, but maybe this is a mother that is holding on too tightly to a child, not on the same page with this child, preventing this child from doing anything. Very bad memories, a very bad childhood. Okay? I'm not trying, I mean, I wish I could have gave you a better spread, but if that's how you pictured your life going after being married, sure, that's how it's going to go. There's something here about being equally yoked, equal give and take, gifts, money, and the truth about that, and about being very frustrated because now we're trapped in something, and very disappointed, having a lot of regrets, a lot of regrets. You're welcome for the readings, you guys. Please give it a thumbs up. I don't know. Something here about an answered prayer on that last reading. King of Pentacles reversed. This is somebody that's very frugal, confessing. You know, there's a female here. It's a Queen of Pentacles reverse and a King of Pentacles reverse. That this has all been a lie. There's nothing here equally yoked. And learning a lesson here, especially when it comes to finances. And seeing the truth about it as well, about things being unrequited, not fair when it comes to money and stability, not doing the work. It looks like somebody here has more to gain from the situation, and the truth will be known about that. I mean, you've got Seven of Swords reverse, which is a confession. It's when somebody's been lying, getting away with something, but it's very soon obvious that this thing is broke. Nobody's making any money, and it's learning a lesson here about equal give and take. And the truth being told about how relationships really work. You can only get away with it for so long. And these higher commitments, did you see that on the bottom of the deck? On these higher commitments. All right, what can you tell me about Miss Wright's daughter? Keeping her grandkids from her. Do you think you see anything changing in that? Miss Wright's daughter, she's 26. And do you see anything changing? She's keeping the grandkids from her. Ooh. Damn. Wow. Wow. Well, I mean, here's what they're saying. Looks like in the recent past, someone here in this situation reconciled with someone. I believe this person had already broken this person's heart before, but they wanted to reconcile. That was their judgment, right? Their judgment was to reconcile with somebody, probably a baby father. I'm seeing a very unfaithful man, unrequited love. It's a disaster right now. And this person is getting what they asked for. It's a disaster. The current energy, there's someone here unfaithful, living a lie. This is a huge lie that everything's going famously in their union. That yes, it's good. Our life is beautiful. That's a huge fat lie. Wherever this person moved on to and told everybody it was going to be a success, there's been nothing but arguments and heartbreak, a bunch of lies, a bunch of third parties, a bunch of unfaithfulness. I mean, a bunch of it. Someone feels like they got to walk around on eggshells. This person's very defensive, and the arguments are downright physical. And it's all a lie. I think this person's trying to protect that lie as well. They're trying to protect it. They moved on. It's great. No, it's a disaster. And they're trying to protect a lie that in the current energy, they're trying to tell everybody it's, look at all the gifts. Look at our beautiful place. Look at this. Look at this. I made the right decision with this dude. All a lie. All a lie. All of it. Nope. This looks like in the future, and move forward successfully. It looks like they jumped from the pot to the frying pan to me. It's just getting worse, and there's protection order all over this thing. There's a protection order all over this thing. I'm just reconcile with somebody, broke my heart. That was their choice to do it. Looks like unrequited love. Looks like a disaster. It looks like this person thought it was going to be the right thing to do. Maybe somebody here made a little bit of money, promised them that it was going to work out. They were going to live better. There's been nothing but arguments. Protection, trying to protect the lie, trying to protect this image that everything is a buck. It's just not. It's far from it. It is far from it. Far from it. Far from it. Oh, the lies. Wow, double lies. Oh my God, 5 of Swords with the moon. The lies. This is lies on top of, when you tell one, you just got to keep going. And that's what this is. There's so many lies. This is somebody that will say and do anything. Moon, it's just so much of it to create this illusion. It's like, somebody that would post up on a car that doesn't belong to them and take pictures with the shit. You see what I'm saying? This is our new house, and it's not. They went to an open house or some shit. It's weird. It's because 5 of Swords is a pathological liar. Melissa, what do you mean? In love, career? I need a little bit more information. Yeah. Who couldn't have seen that coming? Yeah, well. Yeah. Yep. Yep. Yep, that's right. Yeah, baby, no. Yeah, no. Yeah, no. Yep. Yeah. You know, I see this thing closing out. I don't see it bearing any fruit at all. If they said it was working out, if they said someone was employed, they're not. If they said that they had all these gifts and somebody gave them whatever the hell they claimed to have given them, no, no, they don't have anything. I think that they are going to be very broke, very broke. In fact, anything they took down there, I see that it's gone. This female here, good looking girl, very confident, fake it till you make it, was lied to, pathological liar, King of Pentacles. No, no, baby. Lies, all the lies. Willing to say and do anything. I don't think he has anything to give, but he promised this. He promised all this shit. I see this woman wanting to negotiate, and I see her reaching out and telling you that this just didn't work out. Ace of Wands reversed, that there is no new start. There is no new start. It was all a lie. Justice. You know, it's the only way to make it right. This female knows she's got to negotiate. I see her coming clean. You know, there is no new start. I see her gossiping about there is no new start, how it's all a lie, how there is nothing. Seven of Pentacles reversed. There is no work. There is no gifts. There is nothing there. But this King of Pentacles, there's a gentleman here that lied and said he was very stable. Furthermore, there's a very rip-off energy here. A very rip-off energy. Ripped off. There's also probably going to be someone here that wants to stand up for this person and kind of say, I told you so. I told you that this person was lying. I told you that this was not going to be a fresh start. Ace of Wands reversed. I told you that you were going to be disappointed with this. I told you this man was lying to you. I told you he's a schemer, that this was not an opportunity. I told you to pass this one up. I know this person. I know their lies. I know their tricks. I know what they do. They play head games. This person plays games. I know they set you up for disappointment. You get down there, and it looks like a gentleman here with a lot of legal issues to boot. A lot of legal issues. Legal issues. I don't like being right. I don't, Miss Right. I don't like to be right. I also don't like to be wrong, but I don't like to be right when I got to tell people, hard truths. Truth isn't popular, though. Melissa, are you in a relationship now? Are you looking to reconcile? I need a little bit more information. General reading for love. The next 48 hours. Are you in a relationship now? I think you're married. I can't remember, though. I read for too many people. Something here about a very toxic work environment, Melissa Cornett. Yeah, wow. A lot of financial struggles too. Yeah. Yeah, something about somebody leaving a very toxic environment and standing on business about it. And I do mean it. Having some financial difficulty, some financial codependence because of the financial difficulty, a very toxic work environment. Something here is interfering in a love connection. If you want this to be successful, it looks like the interference is somebody's job. It looks like the most of the interference here is somebody's place of employment or lack of money, going through a financial hardship at this time, having delays in communication because of the money or some other girl there or something like that. You know what I'm saying? But it's time we put our foot down to this because it just seems like a very toxic work environment that someone's very dependent on. Bad news, unfinished business. Something here you won't see coming that you don't know anything about. The reason you don't see it coming is because you don't know anything about it. You're isolated from this subject. You're going to get some clarity on it though. You're isolated from this subject. There's bad news here. Unfinished business. You won't see it coming because you don't know anything about it. You've been isolated, kept out of the loop. Duh, world, I say. You've been kept out of the loop. There's something here where we have to get down to business about it. There's something here you're going to need to know about. It's something that involves your relationship and this person's money, period. Somebody here is smart and they're trying to make a head over heart decision when it comes to this money. But I feel like there's something here I don't feel it, I see it. You don't know about it. Won't see it coming. Now, I don't know if you've been in denial about it, but I really don't think you've been in denial about it. I think you've been kept out the loop. Because this person says, hey, I mean, if it don't make dollars, it don't make sense. It just makes sense to do this. But there's something here you don't see coming with some chick here at work. And she's fast in the ass or whatever it is. You get what I'm saying? But whatever this opportunity is, you would want to hurry up and jump on it. You get what I'm saying? Like a fear of missing out almost. But I don't know if it's a schedule difference or what it is, because for whatever reason, you tend to be left out of the loop a lot and left alone a good bit and left alone by yourself for a while. Extended periods of time. I just don't like it. I don't like it. It's something to do with this person's place of employment, who they work with, who they work around. It's affecting their relationship. That's the challenge. And it feels like it was bad news in the recent past, and there's a no. And this person sat with themselves and thought about the relationship challenges. But then we got unfinished business, and somebody thinks about their new opportunities for work. And then there's something here you don't know about this Queen of Pentacles, Knight of Wands. It's like, no, I told you who this person was. I told you this is a fast moving thing, or got to act fast, or whatever it is. But I don't like how this Knight of Wands is clarifying this fast woman. It's something you won't see coming, something you know nothing about. I don't like it. And I feel like this has been an ongoing problem with somebody's place of employment. And there's this issue here of, we gotta work where we gotta work. You know what I mean? You gotta make money. But we need to get to the truth about this new decision when it comes to this big opportunity for work. Melissa. for success and victory, this offer comes because things have been really hard and we're down and out right now. We really need this, man. This is a dream come true. But in the future, temporary hardship, because this something grows toxic very quick. And I see you looking into something, but you're going, it's like looking into something, but going with the flow. On this work thing, where this person works at, and regretting doing so. And regretting doing so. The wife, you. Regretting doing this. Going with the flow with this work thing. It's a very toxic work environment, but that said, the devil's in the details because there's financial hardship in the future and there's abuse of something about this whole setup. Well, we don't want to be broke, do you? And I see you looking at something, going with the flow with this work thing and regretting it. I know why you're doing it. You're trying to avoid financial hardship, but it's toxic. It's toxic. And I see you looking at it, not saying nothing. Really getting a broad view of how this thing's going. And I see you just doing it to make things work. You know what I'm saying? Everybody got to go to work. 5 of Cups, I see you regretting going with the flow with this, regretting not saying anything. I'm not talking about you, Melissa. Talking about whoever is the breadwinner in your home. Because whatever the devil is at this thing, whatever the devil in the details is, it's been attacking you for a while. This has been the devil that you've been trying to defeat for a while. Something about your finances. And this man. Who's the dude that works? There's a guy here. Ace of Pentacles reverse, very toxic, missing opportunities. And this person's trying to persevere forward. It's this gentleman, and it's something to do with his work. Ace of Pentacles, 7 of Pentacles is an 8 of Pentacles. Missing opportunities and trying to put on a brave face and trying to keep my head down and just keep doing what I'm doing. And we've been doing this for how long? Because it's been a tremendous amount of obstacles to your connection. Tremendous amount of obstacles to your connection. There's something here we need to set some boundaries on with this dude. He's been doing something for a long time, and it's time we see shit for what it is. It looks like y'all are juggling money. You're up today, you're down tomorrow. You're up today, you're down tomorrow. But we keep doing it, and we keep trying to press forward like most people do. I feel like he's very truthful and honest to a degree about what he's doing when he's busy. But there's a warning here, because whatever he does for a job, there's been warnings, because it's been the obstacle in your union. The obstacle that you have in your union, there's a warning about this person's place of employment. It's very toxic. Missing opportunities for new work, missing opportunities for promotion. Whoever tries to negotiate these opportunities, it's a very toxic environment that the gentleman's trying to persevere through. Maybe he's been there for a while. Invested a lot of time and energy there. He knows what he's doing. They rely on him. They keep him busy a lot. It's made tremendous obstacles in your union. And it's time that we consider our other options. Otherwise, there's warnings here. It feels like in the future things will get harder for the two of you. And there's a warning here about setting boundaries in this work thing, because I feel like the dude's missing opportunities for work, for new employment, for new money. And it's abusive at this point. You know, this could be somebody ripping someone off. Like, say he's a salary paid guy and someone taking advantage that he's salary, making him work 60 hours a week, paying him for 40, or making him do things way out of his job description. You see what I'm saying? Not paying him correctly. It just feels like he could be, he is the obstacle. He's the obstacle. Yeah. Something here is on divine timing regarding the money. But he's got to turn his back on something and start looking for something else. He has to. It may take a while, but I feel like it's a matter of time before it does it anyway. If he wants to be happy. If he wants to be happy. And he's going to have to persevere through that and stay diligent at it. Whatever he's doing now has been a disaster. It's a very toxic thing. It feels like one person here is very selfish, abusing that because it makes them happy but nobody else happy. The more this person perseveres doing this, it's a disaster. It's a disaster. Somebody's not keeping it real with themselves. It's not. Thinking that things will just improve because it's like, well, do you realize we got all the stuff we got a good home, got a good life, blah, blah, blah. You're able to stay home. You're able to do this. You're able to do that. That's the abuse part of it. See what I'm saying? Yep. Yep. In the future, King of Pentacles reversed, someone very greedy, someone withholding the money. I mean, if this is your version of an answered prayer, it's like, no, I want you to stay pretty. I want you to be home. I do this and that. Isn't this an answered prayer? But I'm seeing a lack of stability in the future. Bad news with money. Lying to oneself, not being honest with oneself. I don't feel like it is good money. I feel like this person's getting ripped off. It's not stable. It's not stable. You know, I feel like, here's the thing. In the recent past, somebody wants to take a risk. And it's like, well, if I was you, I'd hold on to where you're at. And this person has this decision, but you don't understand. I'm disappointed. That's why I'm at this decision. And it's like, well, if I was you, I'd hold on to what you got. You've been there a long time, but it's not making any money. It's somebody that's trying to hold on to somebody so they don't move, so they don't progress forward. They want to keep them right where they are, beneath them. They're only fucking themselves. Exactly. They keep telling me, this is not an answered prayer. This is not what the heavens designed for you. King of Pentacles reverse. Having to be up one day and down the next day with money. Facing severe obstacles with money. And I feel like there's a lot of bitching and grudges. King of Pentacles reverse. Someone may be even greedy with money. And whatever they're doing or saying is hurting your feelings. I don't know. You got unfinished business here. I don't know. It feels like somebody here holding grudges and bitching, saying that it's hopeless. This could be a man saying things to hurt your feelings. I feel like if you was to go out there and consider your options, even if we're talking about work, this could be somebody saying, I'm warning you right now. You're just gonna hurt yourself. You need to stay right where you are. You know, I don't know if somebody here is trying to hurt your feelings. They have grudges. Hold on, y'all. Anyway, that's it. I can only do an hour and a half. I'm missing shit. Yeah, something about this marital commitment that you're in. All right. Something to do with his line of work. It's too toxic, whatever he's doing. And it's creating too many hardships on the union. Y'all are going to have to start making some boundaries and negotiate and come up with a better idea. I get it. It's hard right now. Nobody wants to be flat broke. You know, you can't leave a job till you get a new one. But the way it's going right now isn't going to work for long. It's not. It's too much hardship on the union. So I would think about that. All right. Everybody take care and stay safe.